Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about this obscene phenomenon of Hamas activists around the world, or if you want, supporters of Palestine, who take down the signs hanging on the street with pictures of the hostages who are in Gaza. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, click on the link that appears in the first comment and watch a video that records people doing it in the act. I don't know what the phenomenon stems from. If it stems from people's pure evil, lack of understanding regarding the perception of reality, or because of participating in new trend on TikTok that encourages people to do it. Whatever the reason you are doing it, you must stop it now. Do you have any idea what it means to be a hostage of Hamas? This camp keep our hostages in subpar conditions underground without seeing the light of day for over a month. Women are raped, men are severely beaten, and I don't even want to think about the abuse that the babies and the elderly go through there, because it's really something that is hard for me to contain. How would you feel if you are kept there in substandard conditions, subject to daily abuse, and Jews will take your photos down from around the world and reduce the global pressure to release you? I guess in this case you will be less indifferent and you would expect the whole world to work to bring you home. So why do you allow yourself to behave with such carelessness? Or if you will, frivolity without considering the consequences of your actions? What surprised me about the documentations that were taken is that some of the photographers confronted those criminals, and when the criminals were caught in the act, instead of putting their heads down and apologizing, they argued and justified their actions with ridiculous excuses. There were girls who got caught and just cursed the photographer and Israel. There was a photographer who said to a couple of girls, "Why you are taking down pictures of kidnapped children? They are children!" In response to this, the girls replied that also in Gaza there are children who are abused. In this context, I want to answer those girls and say that the fact that children are harmed or experience abuse in Gaza is because of Hamas. Israel brings more than 20 trucks of humanitarian aid into Gaza every day, including food, water, and medicine, and instruct the citizens to go to the south to enjoy humanitarian conditions, which our hostages do not receive. What actually happens is that Hamas uses those children as human shields and prevents the citizens from evacuating south, so that the IDF will damage the underground terrorism infrastructure, and along the way innocent civilians will be killed. And as soon as this happened, the media in Gaza celebrates and shows horrific images as if Israel was the one who killed the children on purpose, even though the blood is on Hamas' hands. In addition, there was a photographer confronted a guy, and when the photographer asked him why he was doing this, the perpetrator replied that there was no proof that they are really kidnapped. How can you say that? The web is full of documentations of people who were kidnapped, even when they taken from Israel, and also when they get out of a vehicle in Gaza. I really cannot understand what makes people behave like this. For all of those people who haven't seen a proof that Israelis were kidnapped, you are invited to click on the link that appears in the first comment, where you can see a folder that contains documentations of those criminals like you who take down signs, and also documentations from the moment of kidnapping. I really hope that after this video this phenomenon will end. In addition, I ask from the governments of the world to pay attention to such crimes and punish those criminals for their actions with a severe punishment that will teach them a lesson once and for all. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video. I see you again in the next one.